Okay, class. Before you, we have Miss Krishana Wilson of Cheri Mode here in Kinston, North Carolina. And she's actually going to be talking to us about her career field, and it relates to the clothing area of human services. So, Miss Wilson, could you share with everybody your actual job title?
I am the owner and CEO at Cheri Mode. It's a ladies' clothing consignment boutique.
Okay, and at your boutique, can you share like what's your typical day, daily activities?
So every day I come in, I turn on the lights, I set up my computer, I turn on the music because you always want to make sure that the look and the feel of your environment is welcoming. That's very important. I clean up. If there's any sweeping that needs to be done or vacuuming that needs to be done, I take care of that. And then I start to organize. And majority of my day is helping customers, checking them out, making sure that they are tended to, and also inventory and stock.
Wow, so you have a full list in your whole day already right before a customer comes in. So
Exactly.
so when you talk about your work environment, could you describe that? Like how does the work environment feel, flow?
Well, when a person walks in, I want my place to smell good. So I get a lot of people that say, wow, it smells amazing in here. So I make sure that that is in place. I make sure that everything is organized and easy to find because nobody wants to look around and can't find something. So I make sure that everything is set in place and orderly and everything looks good and smells good. Those are that and then of course the music, something nice and light and enjoyable.
Oh yeah. I like that. And I've been to the shop. I love it. And it, like she said, the environment is good, the music is good. It's just an overall great customer service experience. But even though this is your baby, this is your business, what are some things that you like and dislike about it?
I would have to say that the only thing that I probably dislike about it is the lack of help. Good help is
Yeah,
very hard to find. It's not always easy to find someone that is as passionate about what you do than you are.
mhm,
And I think that that will probably be a dislike.
yeah, yeah. I'm telling you, with so much inventory and I catch your lives, I catch how you are just putting yourself out there. But again, that help. And so you guys that are listening, you too could have your own boutique. You too could have your own line of inventory, but you also want to have people on your team that can help and support you. So think about that, guys, when you think about your future career in clothing, if you so choose to do that. So let's get into how exactly you got into this, Miss Wilson. How did you get into clothing?
Well, when I was 16 years old, I designed my own prom dress. Uh,
Oh,
and the lady who made it for me, she said, you know what? You should think about getting into fashion design. So, right out of high school, I lived in Southern California. I'm from California originally before I moved to North Carolina. And I went to fashion design school in Los Angeles and also San Francisco. So whenever I went to the fashion design college in Los Angeles, the garment district is right down the street. So I walked 6 blocks there. I grabbed a bunch of fabric and I would make clothes for me and my friends. So
wow.
anytime we went to the beach or the mall, we always had on clothes that I made. And from there, I started my own business 14 years ago in California. and it was a very long journey, and it wasn't something that you just wake up and decide that you want to do. You really have to have a passion for it, because if you don't have a passion for it, you're not going to see it through. And I've been
Mhm.
doing this for 14 years now. So that's how I
Wow.
started.
Yeah, and with those 14 years, you've gained a lot of skills. And some of those skills you mentioned earlier were, customer service, organizational skills. But when you went to school, can you talk about the education and training that you received?
Yeah, absolutely. So of course you have your basics, your maths, your sciences. But one of the classes that I absolutely love and I still study today because fashion is always changing was
Mhm.
color theory. Color theory was my absolute favorite.
Okay.
Next was an important class that I feel was public speaking, which helps me a lot with my lives because I get extremely nervous whenever I go live on Facebook. But it has helped me to just kind of turn it on in a snap, getting having that education. So color theory is something that helps me have an eye for my customers and know what looks good on them, whether it's colors there's a whole scientific background to color theory and it's amazing. It's a lot to learn.
Mhm. Yeah, I know. Even for me, as their teacher, I'm saying I need some more training with that myself. So, with that being said, you actually kind of mentioned it, but what are some examples of how fashion trends have caused you to apply new ideas and concepts to your business?
So, with everything that's going on in today's world, you have to be flexible, you have to be malleable in this business. And with the pandemic, things have changed drastically. So you really have to learn how to pivot. And when with fashion, I mean, it pretty much is kind of like here today, gone tomorrow, depending on the trend. But if you notice, a lot of people have really gravitated to loungewear and, things that are more comfortable. So you really have to learn with the times, I feel
Mhm.
like.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And I wanted to also highlight how you actually made a pivot in our local community with how you added yourself to a platform. If you want to share that with the class.
Are you talking about the app or?
Yes. Hmm.
Yeah, so I have a mobile app that can be downloaded on Google Play or the App Store, and it's really interactive. I really focus a lot on um, engagement and engaging with the people so that I can get their input because it's really about them. So on my app, you can view live sales that I've already recorded or I've already gone through for the day, and that's really been an easier way to shop because if you go onto websites nowadays, even on Amazon, and there are some videos on Amazon, they're starting to pick that up, but to really like kind of look at it, it's almost like watching TV, looking at it, looking at the look of the item, looking at how it stretches and how it moves, and sometimes I'll put them on. So that has really changed how the way that people shop with me now. They really look forward to those videos on my app.
Yes. I love the app too. I catch some lives there, and sometimes I catch them when I'm on Facebook. So, as we close out the interview, what are some what are some advice you would give to the students, and overall things that they should do if they want to consider to go into this field?
The biggest thing that I can advise, and I have learned myself and also continuing to learn, is really find out what it is that you love. If you are interested in the boutique field or retail or anything like that, really find out what drives you. What drives you, and what is it that makes you wake up in the morning and want to do that type of thing? Because there's a lot of businesses like mine's right now. But if I didn't wake up every morning and find out or feel within myself that drive, then different ideas and different innovations and different ways of to run my business would not be of interest for me, and I would not listen to that. You really want to listen on the inside of yourself of what it is that you're truly passionate about and what it is that gives you that drive. And I feel like that has helped me be very innovative with the way that I allow my customers to shop with me. I also have a lot of clients all over the United States that shop with me through Face Chat.
Mhm.
And in fact, just Saturday, I had a lady who shopped with me in California. So, had I not had that inner drive and really listened to what it is that excites me, those things would not be a thought or an idea to come up with and actually do. So, I feel like that's the biggest takeaway.
Wow. Yeah. So everybody, make sure that you go and check out Miss Wilson's store, Sharila Mode, downtown Kinston, and you all complete the worksheet that was provided here with the video. And have a great rest of your day. Thank you, Miss Wilson.
Bye. Thank you so much for having me. Hey Facebook family, did you know that you can have a one-on-one shopping spree with me? Hit the link above, make that appointment, and you can see anything on these racks. I will take you row by row. We can look at shoes, bags, scarves, whatever it is that you want to see. You can make a shopping spree appointment with me. Got another DoorDash order. Here comes the Dasher.